Robert Putney Drake screams.
Lies, 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 it's all lies. Nobody tells the truth. Nobody says what he thinks.
His voice trails off.
Go on,
Dr. Bezetzel says.
You were doing fine. Don't stop. What's the use?
Drake replies, drained of anger, turning on the couch to look at the psychiatrist.
To you, this is just abreaction or acting out or something clinical. You can't believe I'm right. Perhaps I can. Perhaps I agree more than you realize.
The doctor looks up from his pad and meets Drake's eyes.
Are you sure you're not just assuming I'll react like everybody else you've tried to tell this to? If you agreed with me,
Drake says carefully,
if you understood what I'm really saying, you'd either be the head of a bank out there in the jungle with my father grabbing your own share of the loot, or you'd be a bomb-throwing revolutionary like those Sacco and Vanzetti fellows. Those are the only choices that make sense. The only choices? One must go to one extreme or the other?
Drake looks back at the ceiling and talks abstractly.
You had to get an MD long ago before you specialized. Do you know any case where germs gave up and went away because the man they were destroying had a noble character or sweet sentiments? Did the tuberculosis bacilli leave John Keats's lungs because he had a few hundred great poems still unwritten inside him? You must have read some history, even if you were never at the front lines, like me. Do you recall any battle that refutes Napoleon's aphorism about God always being on the side of the biggest cannons and the best tacticians? This Bolshevikin Russia Lenin, he's ordered the schools to teach chess to everybody. And you know why? He says that chess teaches the lesson that revolutionaries must learn. That if you don't mobilize your forces properly, you lose. No matter how high your morality, no matter how lofty your goal. Fight without mercy, use every ounce of intelligence, or you lose. My father understands that. The people who run the world have always understood it. A general who doesn't understand it gets broken back to second lieutenant or worse. I saw a whole platoon wiped out, exterminated like an anthill under a boot, not because they were immoral or naughty or didn't believe in Jesus, because at that place on that day, the Germans had superior firepower. That's the law, the one true law of the universe, and everything that contradicts it, everything they teach in schools and churches, is a lie.
He says the word listlessly now.
Just a lie. If you really believe that,
the doctor asks,
why do you still have the nightmares and the insomnia?
Drake's blue eyes stare at the ceiling.
I don't know,
he says finally.
That's why I'm here.